Okay folks, I'm going to tie another wee mayfly pattern, and this one's called the Erne Emerger. So the hook I have in the vase is a size 10 medium wire, just a standard medium wire hook. The thread that I'm going to use to tie the fly, starting off with, is uni thread 801 white. So I'm just going to come in and get the thread started behind the eye of the hook. Just run on a bit of thread. Now I'm going to bring the thread down until I'm slightly past the point, and then just come in and trim away the excess of the thread. The tail on the fly is cock pheasant fibres, so just going to come in and get around about a half a dozen or so and just rip them away from the feather. So I'll just offer this up to the hook, and I like it about twice the length of the hook over the back. I'll just come around with a turn to hold and then bring the thread turns down the shank of the hook, tying in the tail, and then once I let my thread go, I'm in line with the barb. Then I'll just come in and trim these the length of the body. The rib on the fly is oval gold tinsel, and this is just a small that I'm using, so I'll just come in and take a length of this off, trim it away. Then I'll just offer this up to the hook, what's the length of the cut ends of the cock pheasant, and then just run my thread up, tying these materials in. Now I don't need to be too fussy with the body, so don't worry if the spin, the body's going to be dubbed. Just concentrate on tying them in to there, and then bring my thread back down and open turns, right tight up against the tail. Now the dubbing for the body is a yellow, and this is a traditional Irish dubbing. I'll just show you the box. It's that one there. Okay, so good stuff. So I'm just going to take a small pinch and just start dubbing it on to the thread, always taking your dubbing the one way. Slide this up and then just bring your thread up with the dubbing on it, and you can tighten up once it's on the hook. If you need to, you can tighten up with the dubbing nice and tight. Just run it up the length of the body to there. Anything that wants to go forward, just stroke it back. And then you can bring up your rib, which is your oval gold. Looking 4 turns of the oval gold tinsel on the body's plenty, up to there. Follow it across with your thread, 1 turn to hold, and then a couple of turns to secure that in, and then come in and trim away the excess of the oval gold tinsel. Now I just like to come in with some Velcro, or if you've got a dedicated dubbing brush, just come in and just brush out some of the dubbing. Not looking too bad. Next is a haggle. This is just a yellow Chinese cock haggle. Now it's very soft, this haggle, so it's more like a henny cock. So if I want to come down, I want some of the longer fibres at the bottom, further down the feather. So we'll just come in and reveal the tip, get a 10 point, a couple of turns to secure, and then just fold back the tip, come back up over the top of it. Then you can come in, locate your tip, you can break it away. I'm just going to come in with my scissors, just stroke back the fibres. This will help just to get the fibres just to sit back for you. And then just simply come around with 1 turn in front of the other. Now, when you're tying the fly, the turns of the haggle are entirely up to you. It's how you like to dress your flies. I'm going to put 3 or 4 turns on here. Right, that's plenty for me there. So just going to keep a hold of the stem, follow it around with my thread, 1 turn to hold, a couple of turns to secure everything in, and then I'm just going to come in and trim away the stem. couple of turns in to secure. I'm going to bring my thread down to the eye. Now I'm going to swap over to a different colour of thread, and that's going to be uni thread 801 black. So all you do is just come in, hold your white thread in your other hand, just come in and tie up over the top of it, and then come in and trim away the waist end of the black. Push your main thread out of the way so you don't cut it. Come in and trim away the white. Stroke these fibres back and bring your thread up, tight up against your haggle. Now you need to leave yourself plenty of room here, because the wing on the fly is going to be deer hair. Now you can use deer hair natural, just ordinary deer hair, or brown bucktail, but I'm going to use dyed deer hair. Now I'm just going to come in, take enough to form a wing. Just going to trim it right tight to the skin. So what I mean is by that, see where I've been trimming the deer hair away, don't trim it up here, way up here, trim it down, and just come in and open up the deer hair. Just take out all the fluff and rubbish, because I'm going to stack it. So I'm just going to put this into the stacker. Tips first into the stacker, roll the gwin. I'm going to give this a rattle on the arm of mature. Bring it out. All the tips have lined up. So just take it out of the hair stacker, and then just offer it up to the hook. Now the length of the wing, it's up to yourself. I mean, I'm just going to have it coming into the tail, so I'm just going to hold it there, finger and thumb. I'm going to come around with a pinch and loop, and then another. Then I want to tighten up. Now don't worry, you want the deer hair to spray out. So just come in, just make sure everything's sitting on top at this point. Okay, then I want to come in with a nice pair of sharp scissors here, get right in, trim the excess. Then come in, hold your wing, and bring your thread to the eye, and then build your thread turns up over the cut ends of the deer hair, just creating your head here at the same time. Just take your time. It's just because of the way I've cut the deer hair. Just want to make sure that I'm getting it all in and trapping it all down. Back down to the eye, and then back up. Now, keeping your thread tight. Just going to come in with my whip finishing tool, and just the with a whip finish, pull your thread up nice and tight, then come in and just trim away the thread. Now that's the wee fly done. Like I say, you want your deer hair to spray out. You don't want it just to be a one central clump. So if you just come in after you've tagged the fly, just press down on it and it'll spray out for you. And then just come in, coat of varnish, clear varnish on the head, just to seal everything up. Right the whole way right round. And there you go, that's the wee fly. So like I say, you can use bucktail, brown bucktail for the wing, or natural deer hair, whatever you've got. Just do something a wee bit different there, just showing you with the dyed deer hair. So look, give the fly a wee go, and hopefully I can catch you a few fish.